Katrina Yu, who's in Beijing. Katrina, so the bubble has still been breached. What's the latest?
That's right. Despite China's best efforts, COVID-19 cases are continuing to mount within the Winter Olympics bubble. Now, according to the official statistics, we've had about 7,000 people arrive in China in recent days to participate in the Games, and already at least 176 people have tested positive for COVID-19. Now, the authorities say that they have this under control, that there is no outbreak spreading within the bubble because they're managing to catch most of these cases when they arrive at the airport. But China does have very rigorous measures in place to try to keep tabs on all of those cases. Not only do athletes and other participants have to record their temperatures and their health status 14 days in the lead up to their flight to China. Once they arrive, they also have to test at the airport. Then every day while they're here in Beijing, they also have to complete a COVID-19 test. And what that has created is a very tense environment within this closed-loop system. Athletes in particular and their team members are terrified of catching COVID-19 because if you do catch COVID-19 and if you test positive, you will be immediately quarantined and you have to test negative at least twice before you'll be allowed to return to your normal routine. So that means there is a very big chance that you'll completely miss out on competing in your event, and that will be 4 years of preparation wasted. So we've already seen that a Swedish skier and a Slovenian snowboarder have been among those who have tested positive to COVID-19.
Katrina, even outside the bubble, of course, authorities are continuing to try and contain an outbreak of both Delta and Omicron.
China's worst outbreak has occurred just in the weeks and months leading up to the Olympics. Since December, we've had about 4,000 cases noted. The latest figure was 58 noted on Sunday, and there's a new hotspot here in China, the southern city of Hangzhou, where they identified about 24 cases on the weekend. Now, what's most alarming for authorities is that cases continue to rise in the capital city, Beijing. We had on Sunday 3 new cases noted, and that doesn't sound like much compared to international standards, but for China and China's zero COVID-19 strategy, that's 3 cases too many. So we've had a number of residential neighborhoods in Beijing under lockdown, at least 2 million people forced to undergo mass testing twice this past week in the city. And today on Monday, it's the beginning of the Lunar New Year festival. So traditionally, we should see hundreds of millions of people traveling from the city to the countryside to celebrate with their family. But because of very strict COVID restrictions ahead of the opening of the Winter Games, many people are not able to do that. So they've been separated from their family for this big celebration this week.